Hey guys, welcome to today's vlog. So today I have some projects I'm working on in our plant room. So I'll be filming all day today with you and maybe tomorrow too. I'll see how long this takes. It might take actually a few days. So I'm slowly transitioning the plant room, which was like our indoor jungle, into more of our mineral studio with plants in it. So that's the plan. So there's a little bit of transitioning going on in that room. So I'm gonna be moving shelves. I got a lot of cleaning to do, and I'm gonna be selling some of my plants. Just the ones where I feel like, okay, I've had a lot of fun growing this, and now I'm ready to sell it and let someone else have fun growing it. So I've got some big plants in there too, like some micans and some other plants I'm thinking of so far, and I'll have to go through and see what other plants I might want to sell. So my plan is to get as much work done in here as possible. So I figured I would just film with you guys all day long and just try to get this place under control. Okay, I've got a customer coming to pick up these grow lights, and they should be here any minute. This was one of the first set of grow lights that I got. I had ordered this on Amazon. It was the Relicy brand, and it has a little bit of a pink tint, and so it really didn't fit in with my newer grow lights like the Spider Farmers or the Soltech Solutions, but I'm glad I found someone else who can use them, and they should be here any minute. So I'm in the middle of doing another plant sale right now, so all of these plants are going. Oh wait, no, there's two micans over here that aren't going yet. I've got my long string of hearts over here, that one's gonna be going, and then that mican's there. And I am so glad that all these plants are gonna have a lovely new home. And she's really into plants and philodendrons, so she's gonna have her hands full with these. But she's got like dart frogs and humidity set up in her room, so it's gonna be perfect. So I've got a mess going on in here. There's plant debris everywhere on the shelves, all over the floor. It is just a disaster in here. My desk is messy too, so I've got a lot of work to do today. Oh, and yesterday afternoon, Michael and I took off the big long board that was up top here because I wanted to be able to move some things around on this wall, so I had to move that out of the way. And my customer is going to be coming in about 20 minutes. I'm not sure which micans they wanted, so I just moved out this other one too that I had up here on the shelf. I'm also going to be switching up some things on this side of the room so I can get it a little more tidy. Also, my door can't open all the way right now, so I might actually move one of those shelves. So that's the plan, a little bit of reorganizing, getting some plants resituated here, and selling a few more plants. Okay, we're in the living room now. I've got one of the trailing micans over here on the shelf, and then the last micans that's on a totem. And then this mican's here. Oh my gosh, it has gotten so huge and full and gorgeous, and it's so dark. Goodness gracious, these are just delicious, delicious, deep velvety green leaves. So I don't know which one my customer wants. I think she just wants to take a look at them in person, and then she'll decide. So it'll be really interesting to see which one she ends up picking out. And this one is in one of those white resin pots. So anyway, it'll be interesting to see which one she ends up picking out, if she likes the ones that have more color, or the one that's super rich and dark green, or this one that is on the totem, which is super lovely too. And it is the one that has grown all the way back down. It's hanging over the edge, and it's basically doubled the pole at this point. Before I get started on the studio, I want to show you guys a quick update that we're working on in the living room here. Now, our living room is west facing. It does not get very much light during the day. It's rather dark, so if I have any plants out here, they need some help. So we just got this 40-watt LED light. It's from Soltech Solutions. It's the next size up from the small one that we have in our corner. I've had that one for over a year now. So Soltech Solutions has the small size pendant light, the aspect pendant light, and then the large size, which is the 40-watt. That's the what we just installed. And that one is for plants that like more sun. So I have my palm under there. So now that I've given it a week, I got to see how the plant reacted, and it loves it. I am so glad. It has really perked up. It was starting to get a little like confused on what direction it was supposed to be growing. But now that we have that light directly overhead, it is like lifted up, and it just looks awesome. And this is a 3-stalk pygmy date palm that I got at not Home Depot. I got it at Lowe's, but they're all over Lowe's and Home Depot. And I love the featheriness of this palm. I just have to repot it. So that's still something I'm gonna have to do. I don't think I can fit that in this video, but next one. The best way I can describe the Soltech Solution lights is that they have a sunlight color to them. Now, if you are looking at these Soltech aspect lights and you're trying to determine which size to get, it's gonna depend on what type of plants you plan on growing under them and how big of a space you need the light to fall on, as in the footprint of the light. The 20-watt has a more narrow footprint, so you can see the light fall off happens much sooner. And then the 40-watt that has a much wider footprint. And the 40 watt is recommended for more sun-loving plants, so plants that require brighter light. And the Soltech Solution aspect lights do come with a timer. So I have mine plugged into the timer and I have it set for 12 hours. So it basically stays on from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And back when they sent out this light for me to test out, they gave me a referral code for you guys. So that is still the same. It's Aeroid Interiors and you get 15% off. So if anyone out there is looking for a really good grow light, but you want it to look good in your house, you want a nice aesthetic to blend in with your home decor, and you don't want it to be harsh on your eyes, you just want something that's very easy on the eyes, that looks like it's meant to be in your home and it's beautiful to look at, then definitely check them out, because they're the best light I can think of. They are my favorite lights. Favorite color, favorite light temperature, everything. I love them. One more thing I wanted to mention about the large aspect light is I wasn't sure if it was going to be way brighter than the small size. You know, it's the 20 watt size versus 40 watt. So I thought, okay, is this going to be like too bright to have too high up at the ceiling? But no, not at all. It is gorgeous. It is still very soft and gentle on the eyes. So I'm really grateful for that. So even though it is double the wattage, it still throws out a beautiful light. Love it. So very, very happy with both of those. Okay, I'm back in the plant room and I just wanted to pull back here and get a before shot before I start moving anything around. And I'm also measuring right now too. So I'm measuring some spaces to see what could fit where in case I want to reposition any of the shelves. I was thinking of actually slipping another shelf in between these two. And possibly, well, I would be having to move that then too. It's like playing, it's like a puzzle game. When you move one thing, all of a sudden you gotta move like 5 other things after that. I'm gonna start cleaning the floor, getting things up off the floor and sweeping in here while I wait for my customer, and then I'll check back in with you guys. All right guys, quick update in the plant room. Here I will scoot back this way. So that side, that wall is looking like that so far. I'm doing cord maintenance right now on the lights over there over the gemstone shelves. And they're all kind of jacked up right now. So I'm still working on those, sorting out the cord maintenance and the situation happening up there. The shelves are the Vitsjo shelves from IKEA. And I have 2 single ones on both sides here. And then this is the double shelf. And then on the table here, this is all foam pieces that is actually just packaging from one of the standing desks that we got. And I just started cutting it apart and upcycling it into risers for our minerals. So I can display them on the glass without scratching the glass. So everything goes up on displays. Well, not everything, most of the pieces do. Like the towers, those are fine just sitting directly on the glass. And I do have some other pieces that are sitting directly on the glass right now, but you know, I'm sort of I'm in the beginning stages right now. This one, oh my gosh, you guys, this one is awesome. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it in that position though. I really think it needs to go up on a display somehow like that. I feel like it grew that direction. I sort of like to arrange crystals the direction that they grow. But this is fine for now, just sitting on that. But I'm gonna definitely get a display for that soon. Oh, it's Hackmanite, by the way. I didn't even say what it is. Hackmanite from Afghanistan, which, oh my gosh, Afghanistan has beautiful Hackmanite. Oh, wow. And I'll show you sometime what that looks like. It's UV reactive, so the color on here will actually change in UV light. It's amazing. So there's the foam that I've been cutting apart. It's just these big pieces of foam, and I was like, I am not throwing that away. That will definitely come in handy for something. So that is what I've been cutting apart and making little risers out of. I've also been going through my plant pots and just seeing if there's any that have been sitting around for a long time that I just don't really use and don't really have plans on using anytime soon. And I think I'm just gonna sell those. So I've got these white pots right here. I think I'm just gonna sell those. My closet, oh, you guys don't even wanna see in here. It is a disaster. There it is, my mess of containers with all kinds of soil and substrates, and what is even happening up here? Like, look at this. How long have those even been in here? I don't even know. I have no idea what was even in here before. Okay, so yeah, I've got, look at this stuff. Look, I'm leaving dirty pots. Oh my gosh. I'm just a messy creature sometimes. I've got dirty pots in here, all kinds of dirt, like literal dirt in my closet here. Tree fern over on this side, coconut coir. some seeds that I never got around to planting. Occasionally, I think that I'm going to do a project. I buy the stuff to do the project, and then I don't do the project. I bought these in the springtime, you guys. This is so bad. I try not to do that anymore. I had and sometimes still have a bad habit of taking on more than I can handle and doing too much. I'm one of those people that has the too much gene. Like everything I do, I go like full steam at it and I just dive in and I want to learn everything about it. I want to do all the things, and then I realize, oh wait, I don't have enough time to do all the things. So then I end up with a few extra things that I can't do anything with because I don't have the time. Okay, so cilantro, it looks like I was going to be planting, chives, onions, basil, peppermint. I guess I was going to try to grow some peppermint too. So those were some plans I had once upon a time back in the spring. I'm trying my best though. I'm trying to learn that I only have so much time in the day. I want to be able to make more videos, but that means that I can't grow as many plants because they end up taking way more time than I have, and I'd rather spend that time making videos for you guys. Look at this, I've got dirty pots. I've got dirty pots just sitting here. What am I doing with my life here? Are those, oh, those are nice and new. Okay, yeah, those are good. Oh, more white pots. I think I'm gonna sell these two actually. Okay, I'm gonna put both of those pots out there with the other white ones. I'm gonna clean them out. I'm just gonna have like a white pot sale. Look at this, I've got some more white pots here. I'm gonna start moving stuff. I need to stop hanging on to too much project stuff. So all of those are gonna be coming out. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna sell all of those pots, and then in the corner, what exactly is going on here? Okay, so I'll handle this side first, and then I'll work on organizing this side. All right, there's all the white pots I collected. I think that's everything. Let's see, do I have any others hiding around? I found one more that was on a shelf down here, but I think that's all. I know I've got two little ones from IKEA right there, but I think I might end up using those, so I'm gonna hang on to those. But all these other ones, I know I'm not gonna be using them. I think what I'll do is just post them as a set and see if someone can use all of them. And you know what else? I'm kind of thinking I might sell my vanillas. I'm thinking about it right now, so I might list those. They're in really good condition right now and they're really growing nicely. I just think that someone else would be really into these. And I mean, I love growing them. For me, it's just a matter of time. Like I would grow all the plant babies, but I just don't have enough time to handle all of them. Like I've got this whole situation going on over there too, and a bunch of plants on the floor still. So yeah, I'm still working on that area there. I did sell some of the queens. I think I might sell a couple more though, because I still have like 6 of them over there. Oh wait, I do have more propagations down there. Oh, I totally forgot about these guys. Oh gosh, I forgot. I've got a baby queen Anthurium in here too. Let's peek at it. Oh my gosh, it's pressing up against the side. Here it is, a little baby queen Anthurium. So cute. All right, I'm gonna have to repot that one pretty soon here because I'm sure it's ready to get out of there. I've got a customer that's gonna be coming for both of the Mycans. I feel like I have the best plant customers ever. Like they are so sweet, they're so into the plants, and I just know that these plants are gonna be in safe hands when they get to their new home. And so I'm really excited that both of these are gonna be going to a really good customer. And he's been one of my return customers for the past couple of years now. And so he's got a huge aroid collection, cactus and succulents too. And he used to actually grow plants as a business here in Tucson years ago. So he should be here in about 20 minutes. And he's going to be picking up both of those plants and also the queen over here, and I'm going to see if he wants the forgetii too. All right guys, my customer came by, he bought both of the Mycans, so those are both gone now, and 3 Anthurium. He bought a queen, Anthurium forgetii, and what was the other one? Oh, Magnificum silver. So those are all gone now. I'll take you back in the plant room and I'll show you what else I'm gonna be bringing out here because I have another customer on their way right now. Next up, Euphorbia obesa. I have a customer coming. I have no idea if she's just gonna get one of these plants or if she wants just a couple or all of them. I don't know, but she is on her way now. And it's not that I don't love these. I think these are adorable plants. And look how, I mean, it's plump, it's juicy, it's got a beautiful patch. pattern on it. All right, so I'm gonna take these out to the living room and I'll check in with you guys and I'll see what she ends up getting. And I'm getting ready to redo this shelf too. I don't know if I'll be able to do it in this video, probably not, because I know this is gonna be pretty long of a vlog already. So I'll do it in an upcoming video, but we're planning on getting some of our crystal collection onto this shelf. And actually my customer who bought the 2 big micans from me, he actually brought this Euphorbia Ingens right here. He brought that for me. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is just too sweet. He knows I love Euphorbia Ingens, and we have our big one in our bedroom. Michael nicknamed it the alligator. But yeah, so now the alligator has a little friend. But I absolutely love those plants. They're so cool and they're easy to grow inside, and they give you that cactus look without the cactus requirements of super bright sun, you know? And that's all that's left for the Euphorbia. So my customer ended up getting 3 pots of the Euphorbia symmetrica. So I just have these 3 pots left, but I think someone else will probably be snapping these up pretty soon. So I've been cleaning out the closet, and also I have those propagation containers over there. I ended up potting up some of the plants that I had propagated in there. So I have a brand new queen, a little baby queen. It's so cute. It's so, here, I'll just show you right now. It is absolutely adorable. So there it is. There is a little baby queen. And I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll sell it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. Maybe I'll keep it for a while and just make sure it's really well established, and then maybe sell it later on. Oh, and then these, I had to pot up these also. These are baby Anthurium magnificum. So those 2, and wait, didn't I have, oh yeah, I think, where did I put those other ones? I have 4 of them. Oh my goodness, I have lost baby plants in here somewhere. Where did I end up putting those things? Oh, there they are. Okay, they're up on that shelf. Okay, they're over there. I just realized they're in the middle of the queens over there. Oh yeah, I gotta clean that windowsill too, because it's got some plant debris and dust up there. I gotta wipe that down. But yeah, just slowly but surely getting things under control and sort of getting your life moving in the direction that you want. You know, like sometimes I find that if I tackle the stuff in my life first, it then can get you onto the path of where you're actually trying to go. Like the direction you're trying to go, the things you're trying to achieve, your goals. It really seems to tie closely together. And these are the lights that I was using from Amazon that I had gotten for my plants, the LED lights. And I'm just reusing those for the crystals and minerals, just to give them a little bit of light over here in the corner. Otherwise it's a little bit dark in that corner. But yeah, I won't have those on all the time, but just if I happen to be in here or working, or I just want to see the crystals really well, or I'm photographing or something. We've got other displays and trays that I gotta bring in here too. So I still have a lot of work to do with the displays on the crystal and mineral shelves. And I think to start, we might do our crystal collection by colors. Maybe colors and maybe types of stones also. Okay, look at the luster on that. This is a Shangan amethyst. Like, what the heck? The luster on there is crazy. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so there's some really cool pieces that I look forward to showing you guys. Now, some of it is our personal collection, and then there's going to be pieces that are also on our website. I've got a lot of work to do though, because in the next month or so, I have to get a ton, like almost a literal ton of product onto the website. I love my job though, so it's like what I can't wait to jump out of bed and do every day. I love working with crystals and minerals. And I love my plant babies too. Luckily, the 2 blend really well together, you know? Nature, it's nice to be surrounded by nature in your home. It just feels really, really good. It like gives an awesome vibe when you walk in a space and you have natural elements in there. Look at that little clarinervium leaf. Can we just appreciate how cute that little thing is? Aren't these sweet plants? I just love the clarinervium. That has to be like probably my favorite plant. I will not sell that. That is not for sale. That is my baby. So as I'm whittling down my plant collection, I'm just gauging how long it actually takes, like how many hours it takes me each week to care for them, like watering day, like how long it takes to water everything. And I'm kind of going off that to determine how many plants I should or should not have. And before it was taking me 6 hours. So it would take me a full solid afternoon into the evening of watering plants when I had my whole room full of plants. And I'm curious if any of you guys have plants, how long does it take you to water your plants each week? Actually, I'm gonna count my plants right now and see how many I have just to get an idea in this room. All right guys, I just counted all the plants that are in this room. So everything on that wall, on the table, over here in the corner, on the floor, and up on the shelves here. And I have a total of 52 plants in here. So that was 52. I've got 1 plant in the bedroom, the alligator, the Euphorbia Ingens, so that's 53. and then 54, 55, 56, 57, 58 plants in the house. That is my total, 58 indoor houseplants. I'm gonna try to get below 50 houseplants. I think we can do it. Okay, so that'll be my mission, not to have more than 50 houseplants. Like 50 will be the max. Now, if you're the kind of person who enjoys hobbies and having projects going and trying new things and learning new things all the time, and that's a lot of fun, you know, I'm like that too. But I've found that we can easily spread ourselves too thin by getting too many projects going, or maybe trying to go in too many different directions. So we just gotta, you know, hone it down and kind of like reel ourselves back in and really focus on what is it that we really want? What do we really want in our lives? What do we really want to accomplish? What specifically are we trying to do? You know, it's good to stop and think about that every once in a while. What specifically are you trying to do in your life? And well, I don't want plants running my life because I have experienced that, and while I love them dearly, I realize I can only take care of so many of them. You know, priorities, you know, getting our priorities situated and what really matters in our life and what we really want to focus on and how we want to spend our time, because time is so finite, you know? But you know what I love about plants is the kind of aesthetic they bring to a home and styling the home with plants. Like specifically taking a type of plant that has a beautiful architecture to it, beautiful sculptural effect, or the way the leaves hang, you know, the light and airiness of thin leaves like palms. I love that. Anyway, so that's why I've got a pygmy date palm in here, is because I love that light, breezy, airy look. I've also got to repot this Dracaena marginata, and it's not going in that pot because that pot turned out to be too small for it, but I do have another pot. I'm actually going to be putting it in that pot that the palm is currently in. And that palm has to get repotted into a larger pot that is right there. So they're all gonna be like playing musical pots here. I'm gonna be switching some things around. The vanilla orchid is going to a new home. I'm just in the process of taking it down off my shelf, and let's see, where is it right now? It's over here. So it's gonna be going to a new home. Oh, I didn't update you guys on the little succulents. I sold the last 3 pots of the Euphorbia obesas, so those are all gone now. All right guys, it's the next morning. I'm doing laundry right now and cleaning out the closet here in the plant room, and so I just pulled out all these stakes, like the cocoa totems and also some bark. I was cleaning out and reorganizing, and then in the plant room closet, I've been consolidating all my soil substrates and plant supplies, and so I still have a little more consolidation work to do on that stuff, but it's taking up much less space now, so that's good. I have less containers of potting media and substrates in here, and let's see, I still have like that container I actually still have to go through, and the stuff that's sitting on top here, but we're getting it. And then up on the top shelf, like that's just a big empty container up there that could be put to use, so I still have some work to do up there too. And then like a extra grow light and that basket I gotta go through. So I'm not done yet, still some things to do in here, but at least the plant supplies are only taking up half of the closet instead of this entire space in here. And so I cleared out this whole half of the closet so far, so nothing is in here except for Michael's tool, because he's going to be using this side of the closet for some of his storage space in here. And then I have a customer on their way right now to pick up this stuff. I cleaned this out of the closet yesterday, so this is like the coconut husk totems, coconut coir. Oh, you know what? They just got here, so I'm going to take this stuff out front. All right guys, quick update on the studio. I've got another customer coming for the Monstera plant that's climbing over on that side, and both of my vanillas sold. So the green one that was climbing, and then the variegated vanilla. So my customer should be here in about 20 minutes for this Monstera, and I'll see if they like it. No obligation to buy, but normally when people show up, they love the plant. So I've been pretty lucky so far. Everyone's been really happy with their plants. Such a lovely plant. This one has lovely fenestrations. Okay, aside from doing a little bit of plant decluttering, I decided to get rid of a couple other items too. So I've got this large basket I'm gonna get rid of today. I have a customer coming in a little bit. And then this faux fur. I have 2 pieces of faux fur fabric. Oh, I got a couple plants over here also, speaking of projects. Those are a couple of new plant projects that were gifted to me, which I am very excited for because I love agave. I love that sunburst or starburst effect that they have. Very sculptural, beautiful plants. So these are Caribbean agave, and I'm gonna have to pot up that little one there. That one looks like it's already got like a little babies going on. It's like a little cluster of babies. And then this big one, wow, that one is going to be gorgeous once it gets potted up. So it's bare root right now in the plastic bag there. And I've got pots already for these guys, so that won't be a problem getting those potted up. I'll try to handle that later today. Okay, I feel like we're at a good breaking point. We got some progress made, although it's not even close. There's much more to do in there, but I can always continue vlogging and do more updates in the future with you guys. And also, I haven't even started getting the crystals organized and displayed in there. Like there's a few crystals on the shelves, but not nearly what is going to be happening. We've got a lot, and most of them are going to be going in that room for storage and organization. There's just something about organizing that feels really energizing. It's like a breath of fresh air when you get to walk into the space and it's just light and bright, or however you like to do your decor. It's creating the environment that gives you the feeling that you want when you walk into that space. You know, it just feels really good when you get a space whipped into shape and it feels like more like you. It feels more like yourself. You know, you could just start on like one shelf at a time each day and you'll have it knocked out in no time. And then by the end of that project, it will feel so good to you and you'll be so proud of yourself that you were able to get that work done. So I figured just in case anyone doesn't have enough of their own mess to look at, you can look at my mess online on YouTube in my videos and watch me struggle to get it organized. And maybe it will, you know, spark some excitement for you to get a little space in your home organized too, or something that you've been putting off and procrastinating on, and now you're like, okay, I'm gonna go tackle that. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. I love you, and just in case you don't get to hear this as often as you deserve to in your real life, just know that you are loved, you are valuable, and you matter in this world. And there's only one of you in this entire universe, so take really good care of yourselves, all right? I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Do you want a Kleenex?